Coach, just 24 hours after bouncing back with a 2-1 win over Bichim United, how would you assess the team's overall performance?
Well, I think overall it was a decent performance. Having said that, we knew coming into this game, our performance and results on the journey was a major cause of concern, and our responsibility, we are responsible. So we had a lot of engagement, we have a lot of talk with the players behind the scene. We also work on our tactical approach. We make sure that we get the mentality and the tactics right. Now overall, the performance of the boys deserves some commendation. We started the game very well. The plan was to go high and make sure we make it very uncomfortable. We put them at like get pressure. And I was not surprised. And just after minute 5th, we have taken the lead. From our goal, yes, Adani went high and put a decent ball. The Sudan was there to stay under pressure. They considered. They will bring confidence. In the 16th minute, we also benefited from a free kick. I mean, we forced our way. There was a good combination between Suraj and Razak. And Razak has people they step back and he caught a attempt inside the box. So every team began to bring confidence and belief. And we were chasing the third, which never came. Then against the run of lane, and an extreme boy error, a band communication, or a link play between the centre back, Isaac Yarrow, and this young goalkeeper. But unfortunately, we considered, we accepted it, we went into a break. We did 1 or 2 adjustments, and the plan was to make sure that we get the security goal, which came here on master. Razak Sanafi once again failed to connect. And then we decided to defend in bodies and in numbers to make sure we return themselves to the way we wish. Because in the last 2 games, we have failed to pick.
Now, what key changes or adjustment do you think helped the team to return to winning ways?
Well, the first major change was to team them up. Not because Guido is not good enough, but Guido has been considered, and his confidence is a major concern to us. So we spoke to him, and we made him aware of the situation. And we therefore tried to bring a young chap, 17 years, Ramand Osman. And on the basis of the performance the young boy gave, he gave the team some consistency. He gave the team some stability, because there were moments, especially in the last 10-15 minutes, when Bichim was put us on the back foot. They were causing those kicks, and this boy was controlling camps, and they collected those balls. Those balls he could not grab out. He tried to fix them. So, generally, it was a good performance from the goalkeeper, Brahman, and the entire team mentality and attitude was very, very positive. We came to show desire, we came to show intensity to play. So I think generally, the general attitude and the tactical approach of the team was what did the trick for us.
How important was the reaction and mentality of the players after the back-to-back defeat?
The mentality is we make sure we respond. A good team always responds after bad patches of results. And sometimes some of these defeats, helps you to react. One thing that football will always promise you, or one thing football will always guarantee you, is disappointment. We have had disappointment, but a good team is a team that is able to pick itself up. A good team is a team that is able to react, and the team reacted strongly in the next game. I keep always saying that it's always about the next game. This game is over, the next game is Kotoko, which also promises to be a very killing contestant.
Now, what positive are you taking from the Bichim United match into the next game?
It's the confidence. It's the team returning to winning ways. And for us, it's always about the next game. The belief is there. We are playing with some confidence, and we intend to improve. But don't forget that we still have a lot to project, going forward. It's always about the next game. The next game we have to do and respond very, very strong. On the journey so far as our away performance is concerned has not been good enough. We've only managed to take a point in Kerala and Tamale. We've lost all our away games, and we intend to go to Kumasi with a rehearsed plan and strategy and make sure we go and play for the results. We knew very well that it's not going to be an easy game because Kotoko in the last 4 games have not won a game. But you know the Ghana Premier League and every game.
With a short turnaround, how is the team handling recovery and preparation for the next game?
Well, we have to handle it very, very carefully. Yeah, there were 1 or 2 players who pick up some notes, but we are back. We've done our recovery and we realize, they pick up some few knocks here and there, and some players are also back to fitness. So we intend to manage the situation very, very well to make sure that the players recover strongly mentally and physically for the next game. It's always about the next game.
How do you plan to build momentum from this victory as the team moves into another tough game?
Well, we have to keep encouraging them. We have to keep working at all segments of the game. We have to make sure that the team is solid. Yes, for the last game we played very well, but there were moments that we also switch off and commit some errors which we got punished or could have been, punished. But having said that, there were also a lot of positives. So we tend to highlight more than positive, even as we also tried, to limit the mistake. The thing about football is that you can't play an entire 90 minutes game without making mistakes. But you always have to be efficient. Your positives must always outweigh your negatives.
Now,
this is what we are trying, to emphasize to the entire.
Kotoko has a strong side at home. What kind of approach do you expect to use going into that match?
They will have to be very, very cautious. But we must also be very confident. Yes, we watch their games. All the games they played too far away and go. And we knew that they are a decent team. Of course, anything that playing with football will be motivated. And it's going to be very interesting that I'm going to play against my father. It's more or less going to be like a father and son, a master and a servant approach, but the professional attitude of the coaches has already been. It's too early. Let's wait until we get to Kumasi and see how things will unfold.
Any message to the supporters as you prepare for Kotoko?
Yeah, only time then. In fact, Tuba has always been a fortress for us. Yes, the way he wants, the way was tough. We saw them running behind the team and keep pushing. And then we are grateful. We welcome the applications, but we can only promise that this team will always bounce back and back now strong.
Thank you very much, Coach.
You're welcome.
Sharp.